Hello, everyone. You're singing advocate right here. I don't sing all the time, but I do sing a lot. Because it's about advocacy and health issues and all those things, I want to talk about a little bit about anxiety, and then I'm gonna start singing this song that I found. So I heard somewhere in the television or media or something that anxiety is in fashion. It's so funny and stupid in some way when people say something like that, because also, like, somebody was telling me, well, HIV is not fashionable anymore. It's like, it's like if we don't get the memo, whoever is experiencing any health issue. It's kind of weird, because we keep feeling whatever we keep feeling independently of how fashionable something is. I guess, like with cancer, that I am also a 15-year cancer survivor. It's kind of funny in some way when they used to say, oh my God, you are having the big C, and it's like, really. But anyway, anxiety. I am one of the so many people that had learned to differentiate what depression is and what anxiety is. Anxiety is like we get afraid of things that might happen, but they're not really happening. It's like we feel that way because, like in my case, I've been, close to dying like 5 times. And so, therefore, we are constantly in that kind of fight and survive thing. So we feel that something might happen, and our bodies for real experience that. So many of you guys that might be listening, it's very interesting to differentiate. Like, I'm not the depression type of guy. I'm lucky because I'm kind of a natural optimist in some way, a little bit, I don't know. I like to laugh about things, but anxiety, I do have. I'm very high. And it goes so high, like some people might even go to the point of even sometimes cut themselves. But in my case, I still go to the point only of when I pull my hair like down there. So many people think that I've been like shaving myself down there, and I don't. It's just it happened because the anxiety is so high that you just don't know what to do with your hands or your life sometimes. But anyway, because I am in some of these media, what is called the singing advocate, I just want to make you laugh a little bit in some way. But this is something that as a Mexican, I always do all these things like, I have an accent. Hello, in case you haven't noticed, I have an accent. And yeah, and I'm proud of it. Because especially under this government right now, they were trying to persecute people even because we have an accent that we might be dangerous. So if you hear my voice, yes, I have an accent. So I just heard this song in a program in television a few days ago, and was a proud gay man that I am, and a Latino and immigrant and all these different things. There are many things that you cannot change in yourself. It is what it is, sometimes. If you're a woman, you're a woman. I mean, in this case, of course, we have also the trans community and everything. But there are many things that I guess technology is going so far, like the color of your skin. My accent, I can work on it, make it change, but I'm fine with my accent. If Arnold Schwarzenegger got to be a governor of this state, in California, come on, guys, you can do anything. We can do anything. And people forget sometimes. It is interesting that sometimes when people talk to people with accents, that sometimes it's like, oh, I guess I'm gonna try to see. Is it easier for you to understand me a little bit that way? Like if we were not understanding something. What they don't know is sometimes is that we speak more than one language, two, three, four. I speak three languages, and the accent is just part of myself. But anyway, I'm just having fun with this. About we had a huge tragedy right here in San Francisco, California, and let's bring the news to what really it is. We had a huge tragedy in Ward 86 and General Hospital, and I was crying for almost like 3 days and trembling because one of my friends, a social worker that was working in Ward 86, he got killed by a patient with a knife. And I know that every time that a person dies, they always say he was a very good person, but in this case, he was a very good person. He was trying to help this patient, and the guy snapped somehow. It seems like they were going down in the elevator, and the guy pulled out the knife and killed him. And it just happened a few days ago. I keep thinking, I wish, I hope he didn't suffer, but I know that he did suffer. He was alive for 2 days, and the whole community, even at the international level, we've been talking about this because for many of us, he was a friend, but also an amazing social worker, always helping other people and always thinking about other people. And, it's a sad, horrible story that happened. I don't even know how the people in the General Hospital in Ward 86 are going to keep going, but I'm sending all my love and thanks to you guys because I do this singing and this kind of having fun with life because it's like a protection, I guess, in myself to laugh about things and things. But believe me, I was crying for about 3, 4 days and trembling. But here we go with this, and just have fun with me a little bit because I really hope something good comes out of this about mental health or drug use or the safety of our people that help us and work with us in our health. I will not be alive without the help of so many social workers and nurses and doctors that have done so much for me. Even if things have becoming worse in these times, I'm incredibly thankful to some people that even they have died already, but I'm here alive. I know. So I'm your advocate and activist, and I'm the kind of person that can you send me a note, and there's anything that I can help you. My main levels of advocacy has been growing older, mental health, HIV, the whole cultural thing about stigma and discrimination. So I'm always willing to collaborate or help with other people. But I call again myself the singing advocate because this is what I do. I love this, you know. So there you go. I wanna be a cowboy sweetheart. I wanna learn to rope and ride. I wanna ride through the plains and the desert out west of the Great Divide. I wanna hear the coyotes sing as the sun sets in the west. I wanna be a cowboy sweetheart. That's the life I love the best. Yodelay, hey, hey, yodelay, hooey, hooey, adelay, hey, 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 hooey. Yodelay, hey, hey, yodelay, hooey, hooey, yodelay, hey, 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 boy. I wanna ride all the pain, moving out and run. I wanna feel the wind in my face. 1,000 miles away from home, moving out the cold home space. I want a bed on my head beneath the open sky as the sun sets in the west. I wanna strum my guitar and yodelay, he does the life I love the best. Yodelay, hey, hey, yodelay, hooey, hooey, yodelay, hey, hey, I hooey, yodelay, hey, hey, adelay, hooey, hooey, yodelay, hey, hey, adelay. How? That's what a Mexican will say. Hey! And let's make something good coming out of this. Let's keep somehow helping each other, checking your neighbors, your friends. If there's somebody that you love, tell them that you love them. Because this moment is the moment. Yodelay, hey, hey, adelay, hoi, hoi, adelay, hey, hey, adelay. Yodelay, hey, hey, adelay, hoi, hoi, adelay, hoi, hoi, hey. Yodelay, hoi, hoi, yodelay, ahoy, yo, ahoy. It's kind of a Mexican version in some way. The yodeling that curiously it wasn't even something that was born in this country, but it was part of the Alps. On other countries, the yodeling through the mountains. It was something really powerful. But anyway, for many of us, singing, dancing, joking around things is a protective way to keep ourselves a little bit sane, I think especially after COVID, mental health became a lot worse and many people became more isolated and lonely. It has become more natural in some way to always stay in our places. Many people just order things through the, online and shopping, and we don't socialize more, much. And remember, guys, and especially for younger generations, there has been many, many studies when babies were not touched, when babies were not given love physically. Those things will affect your mind and your brain a lot. So I just wonder, and I really hope things don't become too bad, but in the future, many of the generations that now they are just communicating, many people don't want to even use the phone or the, video chat many times. They just want to text. So let's find ways to communicate and help each other because it's holiday time, and in these times is when many more people feel sometimes lonely and isolated and stuff, curiously. But there's all this pressure that you have to smile and laugh and be happy. And in some ways it helps, but also you have all the right on the world to cry and be sad. But I hope I gave you at least a smile. Some of you may think maybe it was just stupid, and also for me it's kind of weird to say happy holidays while for many of us it has been incredibly intense. It's already difficult when somebody died, but when somebody was killed, somebody that was killed, it's like I keep seeing these images of my friend coming out of his office smiling and helping people. And that's what he was trying to do to help this patient. But also I cannot get out of my brain because I made the mistake to read the details of how it happened. I cannot get those images out of my head. And his name, for you guys to know, in case you knew him or knew someone that knew him, Albert Rangel. I'm trying to, myself and many of other people, to honor him a little bit and to learn and hope that something good will come out of this. These are news from the San Francisco Bay Area. That is a wonderful, amazing place in so many ways. And it happens everywhere. And this is not part of the history of Ward 86 or the General Hospital. If anything, is recognized the General Hospital and Ward 86 for the wonderful care that have done to many communities. But it happens. And one beautiful life is gone, is lost. Alberto Rangel, Albert, I really, really hope that you can see how many people are supporting the community and all the people that had been working in Ward 86 and the General Hospital. Many people left their jobs. I had a friend of mine that he's a nurse, and he's one of the people that stopped working because, oh my God, I say in these details sometimes, but he said that there was so much blood, and the whole thing is that to see a friend dying by your side, not even just dying again, but being killed at your side, it's a horrible thing. And the details on the newspaper sometimes. Anyway, I want to send hugs and kisses, especially to all the people that suffer of any chronic illness, of chronic pain. I live with chronic pain, guys, so I feel you, I see you. But if there is anyone here that is listening and passing through and just knowing that you guys some kind of mental health thing, it is okay to say it. I suffer from depression, or I'm bipolar, or I have a little sister that has a schizophrenia, or all these different things. Again, in my case, I am a person that sadly sometimes my anxiety has become worse, and PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is sometimes people say it very lightly, like I had problems with my landlord and now I'm having PTSD. No, PTSD is really when something really something big in your life really affected you in a huge way that it really created trauma on your life. So let's not play that so lightly with those words. Many of you, or maybe some of the people that are really listening by chance, maybe you have seen somebody dying, or you yourself have been close to dying sometimes. For me, it has been about the fifth time. I'm sorry, I know I'm laughing about because that is, again, a protection way for myself to laugh about things. I laugh a lot because he helps me. I like to sing things and do things like that because he helps me. And sometimes I feel if I can help just one more person somewhere around the world, if one person smile and I just make him just kind of think, even if the person may think, oh my God, this guy was so stupid. At least hopefully I took you out of whatever problems are going on or whatever. Happy holidays, felices fiestas desde San Francisco, como Latino, like Mexican that I am, but I am a citizen of this country. The San Francisco Bay Area is my home, and I love my home. And with all the problems and things that we have, from me, from my mother that lives with me, and from all the communities right here through this tragedy that we've been experiencing, we send you love, and to hopefully we can understand each other a little bit more. Our differences are sometimes the treasures that we enjoy of each other. So, felices fiestas, happy holidays, and yeah, I want to be my cowboy sweetheart. It doesn't have to be a cowboy. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams, wherever you are. Thank you. I really